Welcome back to Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2021 with the Boston Celtics. It is Saturday, December 16th, 2020, and we are 17-9. So it's been a decent start to the season. We made a deal in the last episode picking up Luguentz Dort from the Oklahoma City Thunder to try to improve our defense a little bit. We traded him for Javonte Green and a first-round pick, our 2023 first-round pick, so a couple years down the road. We went through all this at the end of last episode, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but we are tied for first with Brooklyn, 5-5 in our last 10, so we've hit a bit of a bump. Milwaukee 23-6, the Pacers 22-7. From a stats perspective, Jason Tatum leads us in scoring, 23.6 per game, almost 7.5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kemba just under 23 a game, Jalen 18, Thompson and Smart each averaging double digits. So we're just going to jump right in. We don't have a lot to do financially. We can't really do anything here. We could pick up the rookie option on Romeo Langford, but I'm intending on moving him, so I don't really see the need in doing that right now. I think we have Tice, Langford, Grant Williams, Jeff Teague, and Carson Edwards all on the trade block, so it's possible, at least I think we do, we should. Edwards, Langford, Teague, Tice, and Grant Williams. So we have them all on the trade block. Because ultimately, since we have Thompson signed for next year and he's playing really well, Daniel is a bit, I don't want to say he's a luxury, but I'd like to get Rob Williams some more playing time at center. He's our future there. And then, obviously, we have Taco as well. So, as long as Taco wants to come back, he'll keep coming back. So, let's go ahead and sim ahead. We have a game today. We do not. Here we go. We got a game against the Hornets. We are healthy, correct? Yep. Walker, Smart, Brown, Tatum, Thompson. Or maybe... Does it make sense to start Dort and bring Marcus off the bench as he's a bit better offensively than Dort is? Let's give that a try. Let's try this. So let's make Dort. We gotta go all the way through here. He's not very good offensively, but we don't need him to be with Tatum, Brown, and Kemba Walker out there. We just need him out there defensively. So if we do that, let me bring Marcus in here and go Marcus. And then, I mean, he's got to play more than Dort, right? I mean, he's Marcus Smart. So let's do that. And that. Nope. Yeah, let's do that and this. And then at the end of... So we'll get Dort out there for a couple of minutes. Actually, let's do this. Because I want Marcus out there at the end of the half. So, Marcus. And then Marcus. So that gets Marcus at 26 a game. I want Marcus playing more than that. I got to stop saying Marcus, though. It just sounds weird when you say it over and over again. Neesmith. Should we do it like... Well, that means Dort's not playing at all in the fourth quarter. I don't know if I want that either. I mean, having Marcus and Luguentz Dort out there at the same time would be a sight to behold defensively. Is there a way I can make that happen? Yeah, I don't want Dort not playing the entire fourth quarter. But I want Neesmith out there. Is there some way I can do this? I guess we just do this. So 22, 22. Do that. So Marcus is playing 24 minutes. Dort's playing 22. Marcus will probably end up playing more than that, I bet. Let's try that. Let's try that and see if that works better, because Marcus will bring a little bit more offense to the bench. And we win 113-95 over the Gordon Hayward-led Charlotte Hornets. Gordon with 30 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists for the Celtics. Dort had 12 points. Look at that. Lou Gentz off the bench. Good game, Lou Gentz, Dort. Marcus had 9 off the bench. Tice had a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. I guess he doesn't want to be traded. Tatum had 22, Kemba 21. We have a message, a trade rumor. Jeff Teague is on the trade block. Yes, Jeff Teague is on the trade block. He's pleased and he can relax a little bit. Good for him. Advance a day. So we'll go into January. We'll see if we get any trade offers with all those players we have on the block. My anticipation would be no, but we'll see. So we are on the road north of the border against the Raptors today. And we have an injury. Kemba. How long is Kemba out for? 3 days. All right, so... Nope. Let's do... I want to start Peyton, I think. Start fast PP, baby. See if you can get some playing time. And then the AI will adapt the rest of this. So if I move Kemba down here underneath Teague, that means Teague should get run as the backup point guard. So let's get to it. Let's sim this game against Toronto. Come on. What's going on? There we go. And we win 120-104 on the road against the Raptors. So Tatum led the way, 28 points, 8 rebounds. Tristan Thompson, 23 points, 9 rebounds. Jalen, 17 and 7. Smart with 22, 8 and 9, or 12, 8 and 9 off the bench. Nice game for Marcus. Robert Williams had 8. Dort had 9. Pritchard started, had 3 points. That's fine. We win. That's all that matters. Westbrook and Doncic each with double or triple doubles. Kemba's out for one more game, so he's going to miss this game against Cleveland at home. And we lose. Wow, we lost at home to the Cavaliers, 126-119. That's a bit of a shocker. Kevin Love, 26.6 rebounds, 6 assists. Garland, 22. Andre Drummond, 12 and 15. CeCe Osman was 16 off the bench for us. It was pretty ugly across the board. Marcus led us with 22 off the bench. Jalen had 19. Jason, 15. Pritchard had 10 points in 18 minutes. Dort, 1 of 8 from the three-point line. So we scored 46 points in the fourth quarter to get back into it. We're down by as many as 25 in this game. So not a good performance. But we get Kemba back now, so we can go back to our normal lineup. So that works. Still no trade offers. I'm surprised I haven't gotten an offer for anybody. So Toronto comes to town today. We just beat them a couple of days ago in Toronto, and we beat them again, 99-97. And we got a message this time. Let's look at the box score first as we pull out a 2-point victory. Toronto led by as many as 20, and we came back to win. So balanced scoring, nobody with more than 19, and we had 6 players in double digits. Kemba had 19 to lead the way. Tristan Thompson with a double-double. Tatum only had 10 points, 9 rebounds. Neesmith with 12. Pritchard with back-to-back double-digit scoring efforts. 10 points, 3 assists in 17 minutes. For Peyton, it's up to 5 points a game. Let's see what our inbox message is. Comment wanted on Jason Tatum. He's been really good out there. We're going to offer him praise. It's going to give a positive and a negative effect. That's fine. I don't think his effort is going to decrease that much. So we're going to go ahead and play through the end of December, and then we'll take a look at stats, standings, leaders, that sort of thing. With the Thunder, 1-13 on the road. Not very good. No game on. We're not playing on Christmas Day. That's a shame. But we are playing here against the Hornets. We're 20-10 on the road against the 9-26 Hornets. And we blow them out. A 36-point Celtics victory. 107-71. I am recording, right? Yes. 107-71. Kemba led the way, 21 points, 11 assists. Jason Tatum, 19, 6, 7, and 4 steals. Brown, 18, 7, and 6. Tristan with 14 rebounds. Dort had 6 points, was a plus 29 in just 18 minutes. Neesmith with 15 off the bench. Tice with 8 and 10. Gordon, rough game. Gordon Hayward, 2 points, 0 of 9 shooting from the field. Lockdown game for the Celtics. We led by as many as 39. We win by 36. That moves us to, 21-10? 22-10? No game here. 21-10, and we're going to be taking on the 18-16 Atlanta Hawks as they come to Boston. And we win 112-96 to move to 22-10 on the season. Jaylen Brown, 21 points. Jason Tatum, 19 on 8 of 14 shooting. Kemba had 14, bit of a struggle offensively for him, 5 of 14 shooting. Good bench performance. Look at all those points. That's 20, 30, 46, 50 points off the bench in this one. Tice with 10, Robert Williams with 10, Neesmith 9, Smart 7. So good performance there. We got Marcus is out for 2 days with a wrist sprain. He'll be all right. Back-to-back games, and we take on the Bulls in Chicago here on December 30th. And we lose by 3, 101-98. So we had a 13-point lead. We were outscored by 11 in the fourth quarter. That's disappointing. Tristan Thompson, big game, 11 points, 17 rebounds. Tatum and Brown were each okay. Kemba had 25. Neesmith with 9 more for the Bulls. Balanced scoring. Levine, Carter, Markkanen, Otto Porter, and Thaddeus Young all had double digits. Kobe White had 8. So let's see what the message is. Comment wanted on Jason Tatum. Now he's been bad, so we're going to encourage him. So he was really good, and then he was really bad. All right, so it is New Year's Eve. We'll play New Year's Eve. We'll get to New Year's Day, and then we will take a look at where we stand. So we're going to be playing on New Year's Day against the Washington Wizards. I'm going to save this real quick. And let's take a look at the standings. We are 22-11, half a game up on the Brooklyn Nets. Each team 7-3 in their last 10. Brooklyn's won 4 in a row, though. Milwaukee 29-8, a game and a half up on the 27-9 Indiana Pacers. Pacers surprising everybody by playing some very good basketball. I have an itchy foot, so I'm going to scratch that. So if you hear me moving around, that's why. Out in the West, or Southeast, I guess, Atlanta leads that one with a 19-17 mark. Out in the Western Conference, Dallas leads the Southwest Division. They're 18-17 and have a lead in the division. They're actually 7-12 in their own conference, but they lead the conference anyway. San Antonio and New Orleans are 2-3 there. Northwest Division led by the Denver Nuggets. They're 24-11. Portland in second place at 20-17. Minnesota 6-29 on the year. And out in the Pacific, the hardest division in the NBA, Golden State Warriors 26-11, the Lakers 25-11, the Suns 23-13, and the Clippers 24-14. The poor Sacramento Kings at 15-21 and 8-15 in their own conference. So let's look at our stats. We're led by Kemba Walker, 22.4. Jason Tatum's scoring average has dipped significantly here over the last couple of weeks as he struggled shooting the basketball, although his shooting percentage is up to .508. The volume hasn't been there. Brown still averaging just under 18. Thompson still averaging a double-double. Smart averaging in double digits. Neesmith averaging just under 8 a game in his rookie campaign. Dort, how's he doing since he's come over? Doesn't really show. So he was averaging 4.4 with Oklahoma City. He's averaging 4.8 right now. So scoring's up a little bit since he's come to us. But again, he's out there mostly for his defense. Tice averaging 7. Teague averaging just under 6. Pritchard averaging 5. Robert Williams 4, Grant Williams, Romeo Langford, Edwards, and Taco. So league leaders. Trae Young, James Harden, Damian Lillard, Durant, Doncic, Davis, Curry, LeBron, Beal, and D'Angelo Russell. 10th in the NBA at scoring at 26.5. We have number 21 and 22 in Kemba and JT. Assists per game. Lillard, Simmons, James, Doncic, Morant, Grant, Trae Young, De'Aaron Fox, Brogdon, DeRozan, and Drew Holiday. Kemba's number 26 at 6.7. Rebounds per game, Gobert, Drummond, Capella, Adebayo, Ayton, Antetokounmpo, Whiteside, Vujacic, Sabonis, and Steven Adams. Tristan Thompson is 12th. Blocks per game, Brook Lopez, AD, Gobert, Isaac, Whiteside, Turner, Porzingis, Capella, Wiseman, Ayton. Jason Tatum is 20th in blocks. And steals per game, Kawhi Leonard, Peyton, Holiday, Simmons, Harden, Davis, Isaac, Russell Westbrook. Tatum is 9th, and Van Vliet is 10th. So those are your league leaders. If there are any teams you want me to take a look at, let me know. I'm more than happy to scroll through the different rosters and look at some of the stats. No trades yet, I don't think. I think we're still pretty set with what we have. But much like the real-life Celtics, a stretch 4 is kind of what we're thinking about here. I'm trying to find that big man who can shoot. And offhand, I can't think of any off the top of my head that I'd want to go after. So it is going to require some hunting here, looking at some teams that are either out of it or close to out of it. I mean, Kevin Love would be perfect, but at $31 million, we can't make the contracts match up. So, I mean, I suppose we could if we gutted the team and sent Thompson and Tice and Marcus, and I'm not prepared to do that. So, Detroit. Blake Griffin is shooting 28% from the field. That's not very good. And he's making $36 million a year. Poor Blake Griffin. Houston is falling apart. That's a bit of a surprise. Boogie? I mean, he's not an outside shooter, but I mean, what do you want for Boogie Cousins? A couple of seconds to it? But a couple of seconds and Carson Edwards. It's cap legal. How far off are we? A real offer to make. Well, I thought that was a real offer. What about Langford? Nope. Okay. It's hard to believe he's making the league minimum. At 3 stars. It seems like there would just be a ton of value in that for them. Memphis. Really what I'm looking for is somebody who's listed as a power forward or a center who can shoot 3-pointers. I'd really love someone like Jaren Jackson, but that's, much like the real-life Celtics, that's just not going to happen. At least I don't think it will. What if we do that? What if we gave up, instead of giving up 2 seconds, what if we gave up a first? I don't think we're going to come anywhere close to Jaren Jackson, but can't hurt to ask, right? Yeah, so we're cap legal. I'm not kidding. Well, I mean, I guess technically I am, but Pelicans. I don't think they have any big men who can shoot. They got Lonzo who can't shoot, and he's not on the trade block. I wonder if these players are more available as we get closer to the trade deadline. So as they're listed as on the trade block, I wonder if that impacts their availability / how much the teams are willing to give up are willing to give them up for. So I don't know. Obi Toppin, wow, look at that 40. I like him. I mean, there's no way I can get him, but ooh, I don't know. That says no advantage. Okay, so if I add Langford, let's look at. I mean, there's no way the Knicks would make this deal, right? Trading the Obi Toppin, like that doesn't seem to make any sense at all. I mean, that feels wildly unbalanced on my end. Yeah, so I would have to give up this year's first. Am I okay with that? I mean, I'm okay with it, but I can't. Oh, there's Quigley. I had to look. Where is Quigley in this? He's only a 1-star, 2-star. Okay. I mean, do I make the attempt? Sure. Let's see what happens. Whoa, that was not expected. Okay. All right, so we have made our second and really our final deal here, I think, as we pick up Obi Toppin from the New York Knicks in exchange for Daniel Tice, Romeo Langford, and this year's first-round pick. So let's go back in here and let's readjust our team a little bit. And look, you can see they made a ton of changes, which I'm going to have to just totally redo, and that's fine. So that was not expected, but I'm happy with it. I mean, he's a young power forward who can now back up at the 4 and the 5. And that will give more minutes to Time Lord to back up at the 5 as well. So let's just, I don't want Jason Tatum playing the 5 like ever. All right, so we have that all done. All right, so let's start with Toppin since he's the first one here. And we'll bring him in. How big is he? He's 6'9", 220. He can shoot. So maybe he's a 3-4. So we make him a 3-4. We make Neesmith a 2-3. Robert Williams a 5. Dort, the backup shooting. Yeah, maybe. I think this is going to hurt probably Dort's playing time. I don't want Teague out there. Teague is trash. So we still have some value. Well, I mean, he's trash to me, but we still have some value for Jeff Teague to move him. So that's something we'll want to take a look at. So Toppin's going to come in here. Not at center. He's going to come in at power forward. And then he's going to come in here at power forward. Like that, I think. But, I mean, he's got to play more than 14 minutes, right? Robert Williams is going to come in here at center. We're going to do this. And we're going to do that. Yeah, we're going to do that. So Tristan's going to get a break there. And then here in the second half, we're going to do a little bit of that. So now we got Toppin playing 18 minutes a game and Williams playing 18 minutes a game. That works out pretty well, I think. And we can actually play... because he can shoot, but he's not a small. I can't play him at small forward. Don't be dumb. Dort is 6'3", 220. Neesmith is 6'6". So Neesmith is going to be that backup 2. So he'll come in here. Play there. He'll come in here. Play there. So he'll play 16. Like that, I think. So we get 34 minutes there. That works. At the 2, so he'll come in and he'll play shooting guard here and here as well. Dort's going to play shooting guard here and here. Dort's going to come in and play shooting guard, shooting guard, shooting guard. Shooting guard. Yeah, shooting guard like that. So I got to get Dort some additional minutes, though. So Marcus is at 30. So here, like that, I think that's probably fair. And then Peyton will come in here at the point and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So Peyton will play 16. So that works. It's a little light on minutes for Brown and Tatum, but I think that's probably okay. I'm not crazy about going with the full bench, but with Neesmith and Toppin out there, I think we'll be okay offensively. Defensively, we'll be all right because we've got Dort out there along with Robert Williams. So I think that's a good mix. And then garbage time, Teague, Fall, Edwards, Robert Williams, and put Dort out there for garbage time. And is that okay? Or do I want to go? Yeah, that's all right, I guess. Yeah, let's run with this for a bit, and we'll see how it goes. I am shocked that trade went through, to be honest with you. Let's see how game 1 goes with Obi Toppin out there for us, and we win 120 to 114. So, good game. Let's look at the new acquisition, Obi Toppin, 15 points and 7 rebounds in 19 minutes. That works for me. Just a great game out of the bench. Again, Robert Williams, 30 minutes, had 18 points, 9 rebounds. Peyton Pritchard, just a great game out of the bench. That's what I needed. Starters weren't as good, but we didn't need them to be since the bench was so good. Jalen had 19, Jason had 17, Kemba had 12, Marcus 13. So that works. All right, so the 18 and 17 Spurs come to town, and we have somebody hurt. Tristan Thompson is out for 1 day. That's fine. Let's stick Robert Williams out there. Maybe Taco will get a few minutes at center. That would be nice. And we win 126 to 113. And Taco Fall led us in rebounds with 10. So that's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's see. Taco, 9 points, 10 rebounds in 28 minutes. Way to go, Taco. Obi Toppin in his second game with 5. Pritchard had 9. All 5 starters scored in double figures. Robert Williams scored 12 in only 15 minutes. He attempted 2 3-pointers. That doesn't make any sense. Tatum with 24. So good game for us there. So we continue to win. We are 24 and 11. We're going to be in Philadelphia taking on the Nets. I think we have Tristan back, so let's restore the lineup. And let's move some people around. I mean, Taco potentially earned himself some minutes. I mean, that was a solid outing. So let's see what happens as we go to Philly to play the 76ers. We lose 117 to 104, and Jaylen Brown is severely injured with a broken arm. That sucks. Jaylen Brown out for 71 days. Okay. So what's that going to do to our lineup? I think it means Toppin moves into the starting lineup with Tatum moving to small forward. Let's see what the AI does. Moves Neesmith in. No, let's go back. I don't like that. So we're going to move him in here. We're going to swap these two. And we are going to make JT our small forward. That sucks. So that means we lose him for 2 months. We'll get him back middle of March sometime. So towards the end of the regular season and playoffs. Guess that's not the worst thing in the world. He gets a bit of a break here towards the end of the season. That does mean Taco is going to get some playing time at the backup center position. All right. So let's move all these guys up. So what do we want to do? So how am I going to do this? So Robert Williams is going to have to play power forward. He's just going to have to play some power forward. That's just the way it is. I'm not crazy about the idea of him playing power forward because he can't really shoot, but that's what's going to have to happen. Got to make some sacrifices. All right, so Neesmith. Let's get Neesmith's minutes back there. We are going to have to bump up Tatum's minutes here a little bit. It's not the end of the world. So Dort, small forward. And then let's do that. So he's at 36 now. Neesmith is at 16. Let's give some of these center minutes to Taco. Switch him to power forward. Give him some of these center minutes. Switch these minutes to Robert. So we got 36 for Toppin. So Toppin at 34. Tatum at 36. I got to give these minutes back to Taco. And so we go with that. Yeah, I guess. 36 minutes for Tatum, 34 for Toppin, 32 for Kemba, 28 for Marcus, 26 for Thompson, 16 for Neesmith, 24 for Williams, 16 for Dort and Pritchard, 12 for Taco. All right, well, that's what we will run with for now. It's not ideal, but, you know, losing somebody who has 17 and 6 is never ideal. All right, so 24 and 12, we're going to be taking on the Pelicans at home. And we dropped that one 115 to 105. So this post-Jaylen Brown season gets off to a rough start. Tatum had 30 in his first game. Obi Toppin struggled in his first start. Kemba had 18. Neesmith had 13. That's about it. Otherwise, it was pretty garbage. So now that means we're going to have to think about bringing in a slashing wing here as we get towards the trade deadline. Someone that can replace some of those minutes given up by Jason. So let's see. Or Jalen, rather. So we win that one, 128 to 110. Kemba with 42 points. Monster game for Kemba. How long have I been going for? I have been going for 34 minutes, so we're going to stop relatively soon. 42 points, 9 assists for Kemba. Obi Toppin with a much better game, 21 and 6. Tatum at 12. Thompson 13 and 15. Bench was okay. Got balanced scoring out of the bench. Robert Williams with 6. Neesmith and Dort and Fall all with 6. Grant Williams got a little bit of playing time. Picked up a bucket. Pritchard didn't play. Is he hurt? Yeah, he's got a hip injury. All right, so we'll go to the middle of January, and then we'll look and see if there is, see what we need to maybe think about doing from a wing perspective. So we take on the 8 and 33 Pistons at home, and we win 104 to 88. Kemba Walker has suffered an injury. Let's look at that first. Oh, we got a lot of injuries here. This is just brutal. Look at that. Teague's out for 8 days. Pritchard's out. Neesmith is out for 3 games. Kemba is out for 12 days with a sprained ankle. So this is a problem. This is a problem. So we have our lineups. Let's just see what the AI suggests. Yeah, this is going to be fugly. We have 5 players injured. We only have 5, 6, 7. We only have 9 currently healthy. So let's take a look at Maine. Got anybody down here that we can bring up? Because that's going to be the thing here. So let's look at their stats. Who can we bring up from Maine? Vic Law. I mean, he's a decent shooter, good defensively. James Michael McAdoo, he's a better shooter. Theo Pinson. All right, none of these guys are on 2-way contracts. I can't even call any of them up. Damn it. All right. Let's look at what do we got for free agents? Who can we call up? Or who can we sign, I guess? I would like to sign a point guard since we're down a couple of point guards here. JJ Barea. Let him get some playing time. Mario Chalmers. I just want somebody who's... Let's get Barea because he's a Northeastern guy. All right, let's sign him to a 1-year contract. Let's go to our roster. And let's go to the depth chart. And does this change it at all? Yeah, so it sticks Barea into the lineup playing 30 minutes a game right off the bat. All right, well, it is what it is. So Neesmith is out with food poisoning. Wonderful. All right, so this is going to be a... Oh, good. We're going to Milwaukee to take on the 32 and 10 Bucks with an extremely shorthanded team. And we win 112-104. That was unexpected. Jason Tatum with 40 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Dort with 14. JJ Barea in his first action of the season, 13 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Robert Williams didn't play. Why did Robert Williams not play? Aaron Neesmith is out. Pritchard is out. Toppin had 8 and 14 minutes. I don't like that, but the AI makes some weird decisions, man. When you have some injuries. So it looks like in about a week and a half, we'll have everybody back. Sim ahead here. So we take on the Suns next. So do we want to make any changes to the lineup? Yeah, I believe I do. I believe I want Obi Toppin playing more than Grant Williams. That's something I'm sure of. Who do they have out there? They don't even have Marcus Smart out there for the final 2 minutes of the game. Yeah, Carson Edwards. Friggin' kidding me? What the hell's wrong with you? Aaron Neesmith is going to take all of Carson Edwards' minutes. Robert Williams, I need him out there more. Cool. I don't know if I want Pritchard playing 24 minutes a game, but I guess when Barea is my only other option, I have no choice. So we'll go with that, and we will take on the Phoenix Suns. Let's look at my schedule real quick so that I can see. That's not going to show me. Where is my schedule? Right there. So we've got Phoenix, and then so we'll just play through the Lakers games. We'll do this. We'll do the next 2 games, Phoenix and then LA, and we'll call it an episode. And we win again. We beat Phoenix 119-106 to improve to 28-13. It's another surprise. Tatum with 31, 5, and 6. Obi Toppin with 12 off the bench. Pritchard with 13. Neesmith with 11. So good performance out of the bench yet again. JJ Barea continues to play well. He's played 2 games, averaging 11.5 points, 4 rebounds, or 4 assists, and 2.5 rebounds a game. Double-double for Tristan Thompson. Got a couple of messages. Both scouting updates. We got one more game against the Lakers, and then we'll look at stats and everything, and we'll call it an episode. We take on the Los Angeles Lakers at home. The 30-12 Lakers come. Actually, let's look at the depth chart. Make sure no one's healthy again. So Taco's healthy. But we're going to leave it. I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. I don't want Taco playing against Anthony Davis. And we win. We killed them. 108-80. We blow out the Lakers at home. And that is a fantastic place to stop it. Jason Tatum, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 steals for JT. Again, our bench was just came out huge. Obi Toppin, 25 points off the bench for us. Neesmith at 10. Peyton Pritchard starting to come along here, had 16 points. And look at those shooting ratings, man. He's going to be a fantastic guard for us, even if he's a little undersized. I love Peyton Pritchard in real life, and I love him in this game. Tristan Thompson, 8 points, 13 rebounds. JJ Barea with another solid game. So we win the game 108-80. And we're starting to work through some of these injuries a little bit. We're down to Robert Williams is now out for 6 days. In a week, we'll have Williams, Teague, and Kemba Walker back. So let's look at the standings one more time. 29-13, a 2-game lead on the Nets. We've won 5 in a row. Third best record in the East behind Milwaukee and Indiana. Atlanta leads the Southeast at 23-21. Out in the Western Conference, New Orleans has taken the lead in the Southwest Division at 23-21. Denver 28-13 in first place in the Northwest. And then out in the Pacific, the Lakers still lead that one now with a 30-13 mark. They're tied with Golden State, a game up on Phoenix, 4 up on the Clip Show. So let's look at stats. So Jason Tatum, 22.8. 6.9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and just under a block a game. He is a monster. Kemba Walker, 22 and 7 with just under 5 rebounds. Jalen's out for another 59 days, 17 and 6. So looking forward to getting him back in a couple of months. Tristan Thompson, 12 points, 10.5 rebounds. Been very, very solid, shooting almost 60% from the field. Obi Toppin, 10.8 on the season. I don't know how he's doing for us. It doesn't really show. He's played 9 games for us, and it looks like he's averaging a bit more than 10 a game. So JJ Barea has played 3 games for us and is doing what we need him to do. 10.7 points, 4 assists. He's been nice since we lost both Teague, Pritchard, and Kemba. Marcus Smart averaging 10.4 a game. Neesmith 8.3 off the bench. Pritchard 5.6. Robert Williams has seen that average start to climb a little bit. He's also shooting 71% from the field. Teague averaging 5 in 25 games against Dort, 4.8. Taco Fall has gotten into 8 games. Grant Williams is averaging 1.9 and Carson 1.5. League leaders really quickly scoring. Trae Young and James Harden are tied at 33.8 a game. Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, Doncic, LeBron, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, Spider-Man, and Anthony Davis round out the top 10. Assists per game, Lillard, Doncic, Simmons, Morant, LeBron, Trae Young, Brogdon, De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, and Drew Holiday. Kemba's number 20. Rebounds per game, Gobert, Capella, Drummond, Ayton, Whiteside, Adebayo, Antetokounmpo, Sabonis, Vujacic, and Tristan Thompson has moved into the top 10, just above Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. Blocks per game, Lopez, AD, Isaac, Gobert, Whiteside, Wiseman, Ayton, Porzingis, Miles Turner, Clint Capella. And steals per game, Kawhi Leonard, Ben Simmons, Peyton, Davis, Isaac, Harden, Holiday, Westbrook, Oladipo, and Jason Tatum is 10th. So that's going to do it. Yeah, so next episode we'll probably take it up to the trade deadline, which I think is at the beginning of February sometime. We'll have to consider a move to pick up a wing player to help us down the stretch in lieu of Jaylen Brown. I was not expecting that trade, but hey, that's the fun of the game. I didn't expect the Knicks would go for that, but they did. So we pick up Obi Toppin to solidify our bench and give us another a stretch 3/4 who can shoot and play some defense. So that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know your thoughts. Leave me a like, subscribe, and until we talk again, take care. Bye-bye.